it on recording.
No.
Well, we were out visiting my daughter and son-in-law today, and Honey had her babies. Had her baby. Little girl, her name is Fiona.
For her daddy Finn.
And she is such a cutie. Looks just like her mama. Well, she looks like a cross between her mom and dad, actually. Because Finn's her dad. And they...
Just like her
she's
mom.
got that lighter coat like Finn does. But the black stripe right down her back. She's a cutie. So I wanted to share that with you guys. We have our first goat on the homestead. Our first baby goat. So I'll get back to you guys in just a little bit.
Alright, well I gotta let Mama know.
Oh, okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
She's drinking. There she goes. Pee, 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 pee. That's not the boob. The boob's in the back.
You'll probably have to take her and show her where the tit is.
Oh, they'll find it. She'll find it.
Phone will probably go dead.
Hmm?
Phone will probably go dead. She just had her.
You have a baby?
Yeah, she just had her. She just had her. So
Oh my gosh, that's like, what is here?
she just had her. She's the afterbirth is still there. So I don't know if another one's coming. We just come back from eating supper at Savannah's house, and here it is. Here's a little girl.
Oh, so sweet. Look, the guys. Yeah, Beth and Uncle Ken's goat just had a kid. Here, let's see.
It had to be in the last hour.
Yeah, and
I don't know if there's another one coming. We'll have to wait for a couple hours to see. They usually have twins, sometimes just one the first time. She's just very, very new. And we named her Fiona after her daddy. Hey there, baby.
you ain't gonna get no milk out of her fur. You got to go to that boob right there.
It's an udder.
That's funny.
I mean, look.
I can't really see.
Hold on, let me get in there.
Oh, there she goes. Yes, yes, yes. She got it. Found it. She found it. She found it. She found it.
Oh, it's so cute. It's a sheep. It's a sheep. It's cute. Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh.
she the first time on the udder, so she just found it.
She looks just like the mama.
Yep, she's her mama's twin.
I'm telling you, that is.
I said that's my luck. I go to Savannah's, been here all week. Go to Savannah's and she has her while I'm out.
Well, maybe there'll be another one in there.
Every time it wiggles a tail, it starts sucking.
It's not catching the milk. It's squirting it out of its.
You
Out.
said she hadn't figured it out yet. She's squirting into the
She's
side.
milking my goat.
She's cutie. Oh my goodness, I'm in love. Yeah, so we were calling.
First homestead baby.
I looked in there and I'm like, she has not ate her alfalfa wine. Then I turned and looked and there was the
Yep.
baby.
Aww. Well, I'm glad she didn't have any struggles.
Well, yep. She just lost her plug, what, 3 days ago?
Yep.
It took her 3 days to have it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, just like a new mom. When I lose my milk, that means the baby's coming out in like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, hold that. I'm gonna
Okay.
see about getting her some hay.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Good. Hello.
It may end up in your day. Why did you get that molasses, not the molasses that is inside the?
Because that's the molasses I'm gonna use first. The black stripe molasses,
Okay.
like the
I was
said.
just wondering if there's anything.
I'll put that other one on the. I'll put that other one on the. Hey. So what's going on? Oh, bearded one. Yeah, I had to shave mine off. That as soon as the pollen starts falling, my allergies go berserk. Yeah, the tree pollen is ridiculous right now. So as soon as I start sneezing, the beard comes off. But I start growing it back immediately, so I haven't shaved since I shaved it off. So I figure by the time it gets back, it'll be back to low pollen again, hopefully.
Well, it's starting to warm up, so I was actually thinking about the other day of shaving mine off back down to a goatee.
Yeah,
I grew up there in the wintertime because
it's cold.
it's a little warmer during the winter.
I know, right? Especially after you,
Wearing a face mask.
especially after you shave it off and you go out in the cold and that cold wind hits you in the face the first time. Like, oh man, I didn't realize how much this actually did for me. Talking to Piper.
Compared to Piper.
I was just trying to say how
Hey there.
Wave.
Hey there.
They're touching you.
hey, he's touching you. They're trying to touch your face.
Hey there. You a big old boy. You a big boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's getting bigger every day.
He's almost
He's about to hit another growth spurt. He's going to eat like a horse.
I'm standing for like 2 minutes today. I was like a minute. Whatever.
That's what she needed was some hay, looks like. Huh?
She still got things hanging from her rear.
Yeah, I know.
She hasn't gave birth to the afterbirth. She just gave birth to the placenta.
I bet she had this baby not long after we left, because when I saw her before we left, she had a little bit of discharge and some hay was stuck to it.
I don't know about that, 'cause the baby's still a little wet.
Good times on the homestead, finally.
Nice. So what a nice Shabbat blessing.
Let me tell you.
I'm telling you.
Very
Just
blessed.
so blessed that I was really getting worried, because when she just didn't have her baby in 3 days after her, she dropped her plug. I was like, oh man, I hope she's not gonna have a miscarriage or something.
It said anywhere from 24 to 7 days after.
But I'm still watching our other goat too, because she she's acting kind of squirrely now too. That we take her out of the birthing stall.
But she's up there where she can
So
give birth to.
she's up there where she can she's in her own little hovel up there. So she goes in the stall and has up in their normal stall. She has her baby up there. I guess we'll move them back down here. I put up an electric fence yesterday, so.
Another pregnant one, or just?
We don't know. We thought. Well, we bred two. We bred the other one first, and then bred Honey. But
Sometimes they can have a phantom pregnancy and go
I don't know if
to
she
the
took.
end.
So. But I'm wondering, because the Nigerian dwarfs, I'm wondering, because they're smaller, maybe they go through their thing a little bit faster
No,
than the
it's not.
Nubians do.
No, it's
But
still 150 days.
I don't know.
I think it was a phantom pregnancy.
So we got one new girl on the homestead, which is good, because now I have somebody to breed with Piper.
Well, she's not gonna be bred this year. Her mama's gonna be bred
Right.
by Piper this year.
Yeah. So.
You guys milk the goats?
Yep.
I'm going to
We're going to try. It'll be our first time, but yes, that's one of our things we're looking forward to is having goat milk.
It'll be 3 weeks from now.
You're more effective than the baby is.
I love goat milk in my coffee.
It'll be 3 weeks from now before
Yeah.
I can milk.
In 3 weeks, we gotta wait for 3 weeks for her baby to figure out that the boob is still on the other end, dude.
No, that will have nothing to do with it. The baby's got to get the colostrum and all the antibodies that
Oh,
come
no.
with it.
That's what I said. We gotta let her for 3 weeks to get all the
Cheese out of goat
all the
milk.
good ones. What's
No.
that?
She just had
You
this
can make feta
baby.
cheese out of goat milk.
Yeah, some goats you can make cheese out of. The Nigerian dwarfs, usually most people make soap.
It's the Kinkos that is good for making
Kinkos and the Nubians, people make
cheese.
cheese out of because their butter fat's much higher.
But no, she's had this baby within the last 2 hours because the afterbirth hadn't been delivered yet. But my phone's supposed to go dead, so you may have to either call them on yours or something.
What's that?
We don't know anything about goats except they climb on everything and they eat everything.
Yep. Well, that's not true. Gotta be one of the most persnickety animals I've ever seen. If that hay hits the ground,
Really?
they won't eat it. I'm dead serious. The hay that. So let's see if I can flip this around. Let me flip this around right quick.
Well, if you free range goats, don't they don't just eat everything?
No, they're just like deer. They browse. They eat a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there.
If it's dead, now they'll go.
But you see,
they'll go clear the woods out of all the
right? They
dead
love
leaves and
dead
stuff.
leaves and stuff. They
They'll
love
clear
dead
that.
leaves.
Oh, okay.
So see that hay on the ground right there? That hay will be sitting there until
I scoop it.
Jesus comes back because she will not eat it. You know, it ends up turning into fodder. I mean, it's ridiculous. I was like, it's right there. It just fell out of your thing. It hadn't even been on the ground for 2 seconds. You won't eat it. Or if you throw, our other goats, if you throw cabbage leaves on the ground, they won't touch them. But if you feed them through the fence, they'll eat them up. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
But Bo will tell you they're not spoiled. They're loved.
Here's our
All right. Well, thank goodness the wind has died down. I had to wait a little bit dark, but hopefully you can see. I had to add 2 more strands to this because I put the goats in here, and just like goats do, they are escape artists. They went right through the big holes I had in there. So I've added extra strands to it. So now I've got 6 strands, or 6 runs, and it's working like a champ now. So now we've got Pickles and Buttercup back over here. Pickles turned out to not be pregnant like we thought, and we had Buttercup in with Finn for about a month. So we're going to see. Hopefully she took. But I wanted to give you a little bit more, show you a little bit more about our new addition to the homestead. So let me walk you in here and show you what we got going on, because yesterday was quite a day. We went out and had dinner with my daughter and son-in-law. I had gone out to the hunting club and done some work to reclaim some deer stands that we were moving out. And when I came back to change, I looked in on her, and she didn't seem like anything was extra going on. But when I looked at her, I was like, well, maybe she'll be okay. And then we come out after we get home, and I went out to go water the animals, and Beth said, Ken, come look, and we have a new baby. And lo and behold, we have a new baby. So let me see if I can get you some good video of this. Let me open this up. So there he is. There she is. There's our new baby. Her name is Fiona, and she is a sweetheart. She looks just like her mom. I mean, it's It is so amazing to see when babies come out and they look like their moms. She's got the nice black stripe down her back, but she's also got some, got the little white patches on her forehead. I mean, they almost look like a mirror image of each other. Now her fur is a little bit darker, and that's because we bred her with Finn, so she's going to be probably a little bit darker. She's going to be probably about the same color as Piper is. You can see Piper over there wanting to get into the video too. He's going to be our breeder for these two. So that's one of the reasons why we got Piper, was so we could have a male for these two these two Nigerian dwarfs. So actually, Fiona is going to be a Nigerian dwarf and pygmy cross. So she might get a little bit bigger than her mom, but look at her trying to get it at him. All right, well, I just wanted to show you that. I mean, I'm so pleased and thankful to God for what He's provided. Another life on our homestead. And I hope you guys enjoy this, seeing our new addition. And you'll see more of her in the coming times. So until then, I want to thank you for watching us. Okay, so now you've seen our new birth on the homestead. But let me show you our new additions to the homestead. So I went to Tractor Supply the other day, and they were pretty low on their supply of chicks. But I was able to get some new Americanas. I got 10 of them. These are going to be our new laying chickens. And they look so awesome. I got a bunch of light ones, a couple of dark ones to add to our colorful flock. So hopefully they will be good layers. I'm not too sure about how Americanas lay, but I've read different reviews, and some of them say they lay really good, and some of them say they are okay. But Beth was always looking for some of those Easter egger type chickens. So when I saw these, I said, well, we got to have them. All right, and also over here, we got our Cornish crosses in, and they're doing what normal Cornish crosses do. They're getting all fat and happy, hiding up underneath the Brincia Echo Glow heater. I need to raise that thing up tomorrow because as these things grow, I mean, they grow like super fast. So it looks like they can't hardly fit underneath there right now, but they actually can. So don't get all stressed about they aren't able to stay warm because they're all huddled over there in that corner. And I just want to show you that we got 30 of them. Now we'd already had one casualty, not because of the company, but one of them got stuck between the food feeder on the corner right there and couldn't get back out, and everybody trampled him, I guess, so, or her, or whatever. These are straight runs this time. I usually buy roosters, but they had such a good deal at Whelp this year for the first purchases of the spring at $1.50 a chick. I couldn't believe it, so I took the straight run option because, we're gonna, if we need to, we'll grow them out a little bit longer for the hens to get them to be at the full size. But in reality, I don't really need big old giant chickens. They're hard to get in the bags for one, so we're probably going to start getting into a mode of harvesting them at the 56-day point, no matter how big they are, just to keep a consistent flow. So we'll be ordering another set of these in about 30 days. That gives them 3 weeks to grow in here. We'll process the other ones, and then they'll go right back into the place where the big chickens go. So I hope you enjoy watching our little chickens run around. Most people on the homesteads have done Cornish crosses, but I know there's some people that have not. And I want to tell you that if you're in this particular time where you're hearing that the food is short, these are the most easy chickens to raise. And if you're able to do it, I suggest that you get you some Cornish crosses, because this is the same chicken you buy at the store. The only difference is when you raise it yourself, you know exactly what you're getting. You know what it was fed. You know how it was raised. And it takes away a lot of the doubt when you buy chicken from a store, especially in this day and age, especially during this time of the corona, where the meats are completely gone out of the store. So if there is any on the shelf, I'd have to seriously question where it came from. But at any rate, I don't want to get on a soapbox about that. I just wanted to show you our chickens. I'm going to show you our Americanas one more time while I close up the meat chickens. I got a little took that plexiglass and used it to cover them up in the evening so the wind won't blow on them too bad and make them cold. I got a little piece on these guys too. The wind normally curves around in my barn and comes back in this way, so I got them on their little light, and they're growing and doing good. So hopefully in about 6 months we'll see some blue eggs coming out of these ladies. All right, so I wanted to show you that. All right, so thanks for watching tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed our video, and I thank you guys for supporting us through your subscriptions and your comments. Your comments have been very helpful for some of our videos. So continue to comment on our videos, and if you have not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, hit your notification bell so you can see when we put new videos up, and give us a thumbs up, because that means you like our video. Thank you for joining Heavenly Harvest Homestead, and remember, God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. God bless y'all. Love you.